Hello, my name is Chelsea, and this is my webpage on the negative effects of outsourcing on business. This webpage was built to enhance an introduction to business course for beginning college students. When creating this webpage, I used concepts about audience that I learned earlier in this course. The main thing that I kept in mind was Richard Roth's concept on the evolving audience from his article, The Evolving Audience Alternatives to Audience Accommodation. Although I knew this webpage was geared towards beginning college students, I tried not to analyze a certain external audience, but sort of created my audience as I created the webpage. So, right off the bat, I stated my position on the subject of outsourcing. I chose outsourcing because I wanted to use a topic that could be argued either way, good or bad. The first thing you see here is a brief video on why outsourcing is bad for business. I use this video because I figured some students might not be that interested in reading through the whole web page, and they might rather watch a short video to learn more about why outsourcing is bad for business. Then, here I provided a brief history on the subject for those students who might be interested in the use of outsourcing as a business strategy and how it came about. As you scroll down here, you can see I went into more detail on why outsourcing was bad for business. I wanted my viewers to understand some disadvantages here that might not be that obvious at first. I also provided some differing viewpoints on the topic to include other people's opinions and perspectives and open up this subject for argument. Next, I created a small slideshow to demonstrate my real life example because I wanted to make this graphically interesting in order to tailor the web page towards the beginning college students. Earlier in this course, when we were working on the Advice for Beginning College Students assignment, I learned that this audience would be more attracted to something that was graphically appealing. So I decided to incorporate images as well as satisfy the real life experience requirement with this example. I used the Boeing example because I thought maybe some of the students or even the instructor might remember when this happened and they'd be able to relate to it and get a better understanding of how serious the negative effects outsourcing has on business. As you can see, I finished off the webpage with more images. I included one simple image here that has these little tags that say made in China, made in Poland, so on. And I figured everyone pretty much has seen these stickers or tags somewhere, and they'd be able to relate to that and get the whole concept of how big outsourcing is and how many things that are in their everyday lives are being outsourced to different countries. Next, I included a small picture of some statistics for those who are statistic freaks and love to read about their statistics. And then lastly, I included an animated comic-like image that shows little dialogue boxes of the outsourcing of tech support. I figured college students, instructors, and even those who aren't college students have all experienced this type of phone call that's going on over here, and they would be able to relate to it and connect it to the main idea I'm presenting here. So, in conclusion, I used what I learned in this course to build my audience as I built this web page, and I hope you guys all like it. Thank you.